Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Murphy's Market Minute with Elliot Omenson and a couple guests. I got Hank here chewing on my microphone and
Jacqueline.
the lovely, beautiful Jacqueline Omenson, right? We are honored to have Blue Valley's cheer captain here with us.
Oh my gosh.
So it was impromptu, bring your daughter to work day to day, right? And so I decided to use Jacqueline to assuage anybody's fears as to what's going on in the market today. It's pretty, I have no shame. So Jacqueline, today, how much is the market down since January?
4% or something.
Yeah, 4.5%. That's the S&P 500, which is kind of what we use because it's a broad swath of American corporations. It's 502 different ticker symbols because companies like Google have two ticker symbols, Alphabet and Google. Now, over the last 12 months, how's the market performed?
Good.
It's performed good, right? How much is it still up even after this rocky start to 2025?
10%.
At 10%, you're right. Look at you. We got a stock market mogul over here. All right. Now, right now, with it being up 10% over the last rolling 12 months, but down 4.5% year to date, how do you feel about that?
I wouldn't take my money out.
You wouldn't take your money out, right? At what point for you would you need to see drops in the market to make you take your money out?
Probably if it dropped like 20%.
20%. Now you're young, right? Are you under 40?
Yeah.
You're under 40, you're under 30. Yeah, so you're young, you got time ahead of you, right? You can recover from a 20% drop, right? Now, here's an interesting question for you. If you had $100,000 in your account and you lost 20 grand, how much money do you have left?
80 grand.
80 grand. Now, let's say you earned 20% on your 80 grand. How much money do you have?
Oh, God.
All right, so what if you earned 10% on 80 grand? You'd have 88 grand.
Yeah.
So if you earned 20% on 80 grand, how much would you have? What's 8 plus 8? 16. 16 plus 80.
96.
96. You'd still be short $4,000, even though you lost 20% and you gained 20%. Your average over those 2 years is 0, but you're down 4%. So this is the thing about, so for retirees, this is the thing that's dangerous, right? It takes us more money to come back from a loss than what we actually lost, a bigger percentage, right? If I lose a 50% of my portfolio, I need a 100% gain. If I lose 40% of my portfolio, I need a 66% gain, right? Now, a 10% loss, well, we're going to hold off on that for a second. So you said 20. What if I was retired, right? Then what kind of percentage of drop in the market do you think I'd start to get worried about?
10%.
10%, right? So if I lost 10% in the market, I went from 100 down to 90. 10% only puts me back to 99. So I'd actually need an 11.15% return to recoup a 10% loss. All right. So right now, over the last 12 months, we're still up over 10%. Year to date, we're only down 4.5%. So what do you think a good course of action would be over the next few days?
Like just to watch it?
Yeah, we want to watch it, right? And we might want to start exploring options, places to move to, right? Now, here's another interesting thing you might be curious or interested to know. The biggest days of gains are always followed by what? Or come after what?
Like
the biggest days of drops.
Yeah.
Right? And why is that? What if you've been eyeing a pair of shoes at Nordy, at Nordstrom, and now we're frugal, right? Just kidding. But let's just say we were. You're eyeing them at Nordstrom Rack, right? And let's just say they're $100.
Mm-hmm.
And those shoes drop down to $80. What are you going to do?
I'd buy them.
You go buy them, right? So when the market drops like this, right? Today I think it was 2.67% or something like that. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
People are gonna go put more money in.
Yeah, there's a good chance. It's not guaranteed, but there's a good chance, right, that a lot of people are going to see things on discount. So Tesla lost 15% today, and it's down 50% from its high. What a steal, right? So there's a good chance people might. I guess Hank's out of here. There's a good chance people might go into the market. Because it's like their shoes just got put on sale, right? So at Alphi, we're going to do what you just said. We're going to watch it. There's no real underlying, I just told one of my clients, like, usually we only move from stocks to bonds or stocks to cash if there's underlying fundamental issues with the economy. I mean, and there's really not. Even all the economists that are pulling back what they think their GDP growth for the year is, or what they think market performance for the year is, they still show the market gaining 10 to 15 for the year. They still show GDP in positive territory. So we're just going to watch it. We're going to check it out. We're not going to panic. And we'll keep launching videos from our new podcast studio with amazing, talented financial gurus such as yourself. All right. So for a random Monday Murphy's Market Minute, this is Elliot and
Jacqueline.
signing off.